Hi, I'm Phill Jupitus, and this is eshed.net. I was a stand-up comedian, and when you're a stand-up comedian in the sort of late 80s and early 90s, it was obviously, as satellite television sort of started to take hold, there were just lots of programs, and I think stand-up comedy was actually very cheap to make if you just filmed stand-ups doing their act. And so the first sort of major telly break I got was in the early 90s on a program called The Stand-Up Show, which was hosted by Barry Cryer. And that was, you know, it was good. You just get to do your act in front of, you know, a good audience in a stand-up friendly way, you know. So yeah, I did that for the Beeb. That was, you know, that was sort of the first break, and I think that's the thing. Is just getting into once you're on and they've seen you, and if you're anyway good enough, they'll always sort of come back and want you to do more stuff. So I've done all sorts of different things along the years. Yeah. The highlight of my career, it's a difficult one really. I mean, because I've done a lot of different things. I directed videos to Billy Bragg, which was a lot of fun. It was nominated for a Brit Award. I did a live. I think I did a live video. That's something tangible. That's something that kind of. And the funny thing is, they made exactly as many as the public wanted. It never went into reprint. They never had to, you know. They never had to make any more. It never came out on DVD. It just came. However many it was, I don't know. 20,000, 30,000, and they were all sold, and nobody wanted any more, and we were done. And so yeah, that was fun. But like singing with the Blockheads is really cool. I think the important thing, if you are looking for a career in the media, is the idea is the key thing. You've got to have a good sound idea, and if it rings any bells with being anything like you've seen. If it rings any bells with being like anything you've seen before, I'd think about having another idea. But then again, so much television that's successful is ripped off. Maybe I should be telling you to, if you see anything you like, do a version of it that's really nearly like it, that's not similar enough for you to get around the legal reasons, and then you'll be laughing all the way to the bank. If you have any original ideas, then kill yourself. That's a terrible thing to say to people that want a career in the media. No, tell a story, tell it well. Don't try and do anything, you know, if you've seen it done before, don't do it. I would say, there's a couple of people. Billy Bragg, I'll always, you know, see as a very good kind of inspirational performer, because he's very much done it on his own terms. Neil Innes, who was in the Bonzo Dog Doodah band, is just a good thinker. He's very, if I ever feel sort of that the business is grinding me down, I'd like hanging out with Neil, because he kind of reminds you that it's a much wider world than this weird little over attentive pond that I live in. And a comedian called Mickey Hutton, who just very early on when I first got Buzzcocks, he said, the way to look at this is that it will be over tomorrow. It's not going to last. And it doesn't. Nothing lasts. Nothing endures. And he just reminded me of that at a time I needed to be reminded.